We don't need a title visible. We don't need this and this. Show status bar. And then the model.m. Okay, so after training, I had to upload my model. So you guys don't have the model yet.
I mean, I was trying to preview it, but it
Yes.
couldn't. So
Yeah, you can preview it. You can preview it. Okay. So when I click on it, it tells me file cannot be previewed, and it won't appear on your mockup screen until you download, like you build the app. That's when it will show. So here, where is it? I downloaded an image. So this image was just for my background image for my app. Okay, so you can download any image, visit any like Pixabay or Pexel, and then download any image for your background. Okay, we'll use that.
okay, so the Lottie one that I'm seeing at the component side, yeah, how did you get it there?
Okay, so you go to your drawing and animation, and then pick the Lottie. So from there you go to your sensors and then drag and drop a clock component. Okay, so our clock component is going to help us move to our screen. So from there, drag and drop a clock component. Okay, so the clock component is going to help us to move to our screen 2. So it's in the sensor palette. So you go to your sensors and then look for clock, drag and drop. Okay, so it won't appear here. Let me see the properties. Okay, so my timer enabled was unchecked. My timer always fires was checked. My time interval, that's 7 seconds, so 7,000 milliseconds. 7 seconds. And I'm going to go to clocks. Okay. When screen 1 dot initialize, what I want to do is we want to set our clock dot timer enable to true. So screen 1, okay, screen 1, drag it, and then go to your clock. Look for clock timer enabled. Okay, drag it here, and then we want to set it to true. Okay, so you go to your logic, and then pick what true. Snap it here. Now, when clock.timer, we want to what set our timer enable to false and then open what screen 2. Okay, so when I go to my designer, my clock was set to 7,000 milliseconds. Okay. So we want to open. So after 7 seconds, we want it to open what screen 2. So to do that, you go to your control, okay, in your built-in, and then look for what open another screen name. Okay, this one. Open another screen name. Okay, snap it here, and then you go to your text. Okay, pick this empty text string. Okay, and then you type screen 2. Remember the screen, the S is what caps, and then there's no space between what the 2 and then the N. Okay, there's no space. So let's see how. So just like you see here, it should be the same as typed here. Okay. So your clock timer enabled should be set to false. Then open another screen name, screen 2. Would learn to open screen 2. Okay, so if you guys are done with this, to get screen 2, you can just click here, add screen. Okay, add screen. Just click on add screen. Okay, when you click on add screen, I already have screen 2. That's why I have screen 3 here. And then click on create. Okay, it will create screen 2 for you. So I have my screen 2 here. Okay, so in screen 2, let's go to, so we'll go to our layout and then general, and then pick what card view. Okay, drag and drop card view onto your screen. Okay. Okay, so in screen 1, okay, the screen 1 here, I think my property was set to the align. I don't know if this is the default. I think this should be there. So it was left to default also. I think everything. So the only thing I did was change the title. So the title, the display here, I made it was skin disease detection. You can do that at your free time, but let's move on. So after dragging and dropping your card view, okay, I set my card view, I think there's 3, that's horizontal is 3, vertical is 2, okay, both are were centered. I think this is the default color white, My content padding for the bottom left and then right were left to default as 8. And then content padding for top was set to 5. Okay. My corner radius was set to 10, and then my elevation was set to also 10. Okay, so the card view, you go to your layout. Okay, you go to layout, and then click on general, and then you'll find the card view in your general here. So layout, general, and then you should get what card view. If you make it clickable, meaning you can, when just like a button, it will act like a button. Okay, so if this is clickable, so let's see, let me go to my blocks and see card view. Card view has card view. Okay, so when card view dot click, okay, so if you make it clickable, meaning it can act like a button. Okay, but we don't want it to act like a button. So.
And the height and the width.
So the height and the width was set to 400 pixels. That's the height 400 and then the width 350. Let me enlarge my screen. Okay, sweep. That said, then we'll go to our general, that's user interface, and then look for a label component. Drag and drop it to the top here. So this is my label. Okay, drag and drop it to the top here. So my label, where's the label? Okay, so the label property was my height was left default automatic, and then my weight was set to fill parents. The display text was set to status. Okay, status. Okay, so as you can see here, the status or status, which one? And then I think I renamed it. I renamed the label to status label. Okay, please remember to rename it. Rename it to status label because we're using, I think, 2 labels or 3 labels. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, we'll be using 3 labels. Okay, we don't want to confuse ourselves. So rename this to status label. As you can see here.
Do we drop it inside the card view?
Yeah, just here. Okay, at the top. Okay. Or wherever it would fall, just leave it there. Would do something. Would know what to. Okay, so next we have something called a switch. Okay, so switch. Okay, so still in your user interface, okay, your user interface, we have what the switch component. Okay, so this, we want to use this to help us toggle between what the front and then the rear view camera, or the back and then the front camera. So if you want to have your app to make to do some classification from using ours, you have access to your front view camera. You want to use this switch to toggle between the front and then the back camera. So for the status, what I wanted to do is after or during the when it's done classifying, or is let me see how when it's done classifying, the status will change to done processing. Okay, as you can see here, done processing. So with my switch, let me see. So I changed the height was automatic, the width was set to 200 pixels. You can give it any color here. The display text, so my text is what green, so as you can see it's green here. And then my text off is what toggle front camera, and then my text on is what toggle rear camera. Okay, so the rear is the back of the camera. My thumb color is this color. So these colors, just for the colors, it's up to you guys to like use any color. Okay, let me see. Let me just try something different for this. Okay, so that display text has changed. Thumb color, let me change the thumb color to this color. Okay, so you can see it has changed. Track color, let's use this. Okay, so the track color has changed. Okay, the web view